You know, now
Yeah.
always understand this, and I hope everybody understands this when I talk. If I said I read in the paper and you know I'm wrong, please put it in a comment.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, because every time I read something, I know I'm probably going down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm not a big. It's the hardest thing about doing this program is actually you get a lot of information and you and me share things and you're trying to get it and you're paying attention to the news and I'm like I'm not sure that's even true.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to condense it down and find out what the real truth is. And it's so evasive for us, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's just really really tough and I don't care what you're talking and I don't care what topic you're on. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I mean,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, I've written a couple of articles on this and it's like you need to get away from those those titles.
Yeah.
I don't care which side you're on because I'm going to tell you something. If you're like, I know I'm going to vote Democrat because Democrats are an idiot, and if you're voting Republican, knowing what Republicans are, I'm way more angry at the Republicans
Yeah.
because they would be the people who you would think would be thinking like,
Yeah.
and they good, they talk a great show, man. Come election time, my God, you know what? You really don't do anything, okay? And then you have George Bush, which I'm not going on a tangent with him. We voted for him twice.
I think our next election is going to be very interesting because I think that some of the minorities are waking up and smelling the coffee, right? That the Democrats sell them a line of BS to get their vote. And then once they're in, they ignore.
I wish that more people would do that. I wish more people would go, okay, I know why I voted for him. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. I know why I voted for him. But did that happen? It's like I got tickled because AOC wore the dress to the mega gala where she $30,000 free ticket, supposedly, right? Allegedly. Yeah. And she got taxed the rich. And all I could think about was that's hope porn. Yeah. That's the best view of hope porn I had ever seen in my life.
Right.
Because you know what? And God bless them. I have a lot of Democratic friends. I really do. And I love them. I do. But it's like, that's hope porn. You want to know what hope porn is? That because you watch that and you go, you know what? Hey, what them going to do? They're going to tax the rich. And you are an effing idiot. Never, never, never happen. It's they tell you, this is for my Democratic friends.
Yeah.
So that you can go to your bedroom, do whatever you do when you think about that. I feel good about yourself, but it ain't happening. It's hope. Get on.
Well, it's the basic misconception that the government can allocate the money that you pay them as tax better than somebody who's become wealthy.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the other thing, and I mean, it don't matter where you're at. Rich people don't pay tax. They don't. You go look at a corporation. They don't pay.
I know, but what are you going to do to say Elon Musk? Okay, so you're going to tax him. All right. I don't think he takes a big salary anyway. His money's mostly probably in the stock market. So you tax him and take away. I mean, how many people is he employing? How many different industries has he disrupted already? Yes. So you want to tax him? That's part of that tax the rich. Okay.
Yeah.
And if we had a bigger platform, I would say what rhymes with that, which should have been on her dress. Right.
Right.
But I'm sure we'd be deplatformed for that, but it's just craziness. And that is hope porn of epic proportions. That's just almost clickbaiting.
It is. It's like I saw it and I thought, first off, I'm with you about the rhyming, right? And the second one that I thought is, they're just not going to tax it. I'm not even going to give you a reason. I'm not even going to tell you if it's right or wrong.
Right.
I'm not even going to tell you if they should or shouldn't. It's hope porn.
Yeah.
If you were a Democrat and you looked at that and said, we're finally going to get them rich people.
Yeah.
No. You know, they're going to tax people like you and me.
That's exactly right. And well, you know where they're going to hit it? In a gas tax and stuff that hits the poorest of the poor.
Right. They
just, and this is what, I don't know whether I told you this, but you know how a magician takes the watch off your hand? He's patting you somewhere else. He's distracting you.
That's right. That's right.
And that is exactly what the politicians are doing. They're going, tax the rich
Yeah.
while they're reaching into the poor of the poor of the poor.
Go get a because groceries are out of control now, right?
Oh man.
Go to the restaurant and see how much they tax you.
Right.
And who goes there? Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I love you. He didn't go through the drive-through Burger King.
Right.
It didn't happen. You go, well, Joe, you don't know that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where the Burger King in your neighborhood is. Okay?
Yeah.
They're brutalizing the working and poor class. They brutalize it. Tax, the rich. Go check out how much of your gas that you're paying for is nothing more than a tax.
Yeah, the majority of it is, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying a fortune in taxes. You are being taxed on everything. It's like that George, not that we want to get in a copyright infringement, but if we didn't have to worry about that George Harrison song from the Beatles, The Tax Man.
Yeah, right.
They'll tax your feet, They're brutalizing just regular people. And the hope porn for the left is that one day, some rich guy is going to pay his salary. It's like I don't want to pick on Elizabeth Warren because she has enough mental issues without me picking on her. Okay.
Right.
She don't even know who she is. Okay.
Right.
That's a mental issue. Okay. Who am I? I don't know. So you got her and she's a mess, but she's rich. She's got zillions of money coming in. She has never wanted for anything in her political career. She has money on top of money. And she's talking like she doesn't have any money and she's poor and she understands you. Bernie Sanders. Twice they bought him off he could have won both times.
I know.
They gave him some money and the guy's a communist or a socialist or a fraud. So let's go with the third one. He's a fraud. And he took the money and ran. And his people go, Bernie Sanders had some good ideas right before he was a hoax. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. Okay. And you know what? But hope porn keeps you going, man.
Yeah.
I want to explain something. I want to erase stuff. Freeze in for a second. If your answer for everything I say is they're better than somebody else, you're ignorant.
Right.
Just because somebody is taking advantage of you, but you like them better than the other people that were going to take advantage of you, you are an idiot. All capital letters.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why they're able to get away with it, because they'll get the screw job and their supporters go, but he's better than their idiot. You're an idiot. You just need to call people out. You would actually think if you were a Republican that we would be the most vocal people against Mitch McConnell. Not Democrats. We would be. We'd be the ones going, this guy doesn't even have a chin. I don't trust him. Okay? I know he's lying. His lips are moved, right? Well, I believe that, and I probably lean more conservative than most of my friends, but I believe that. But I'm also perplexed when Democrats or my friends that are liberal will just try to defend that disaster in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, dude, get up off your knees, clean up, and grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we've lost. There's no leadership. No. And then nobody's holding anybody accountable, not accountable for their lies, not accountable for the horrible job they're all doing.
Right. Screwing the average guy. They just screw the average Joe. Pardon the pun. I mean, the average Joe's just getting screwed. And you're like, I don't care which side you think you're on, other than I do mean everything I said in this video, and I do not stutter. Right. I love when people ask, what do you mean by that? Get a dictionary, look at every word.
Right.
And that's exactly what I mean.
Right.
That's the problem, is that it seems like if I was a Republican, I would be more angry at Republicans if things aren't going right.
Yeah.
And if I'm a Democrat, you would think that I would be more upset when things went wrong with the Democrats. I would never be like, I don't like what's going on, so I hate the other party. I mean, because you can't, any adult can look at this and it's just absolutely screw job stuff. You know, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, somewhere down the line, people have to grow up. And I think that's the end game here. And I think that there are things where it was Two Average Joes or it's any of the independent media. And there's a lot to choose from. But, you know, it's weird because I've had conversations on the outside with people about us doing independent media. And they know we got to do what we got to do. We got to, you know, fight the other groups out there. And there's all that's true. But still, for most of us, we're up against them. The bigger odds is trying to fight the mainstream.
Right.
So, you know, if you want to help independent media and you like us, please help us.
Yeah.
But if you have another favorite, as much as this breaks my heart to say, help them. Because all of us are up against some pretty insurmountable odds.